Here we are, Tron and Matthew, week 4, and Gridiron Picks. You know where we're at today? Boy, I tell you what, if they could just smell this, where we're at Battles Barbecue. And before we review the game, why don't you go over a few things get the bookwork out of the way, bud.
What do you mean get the bookwork out of the way?
You're the bookworm.
I'm not the book. That's what we got Matthew here for today.
Well, let's
you can't just start a video. You just start the video. We're week 4. Here we are with Matthew. I mean, is it? All you guys know who Matthew is?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. They probably do. But anyway, here's the deal. Just like you said, we're at Battles Barbecue. Listen, this is not the place to come if you're on a diet. I can tell you that right now. You get about 4 blocks of this place, and your stomach starts growling. You know, I always think about the lemonade, Matthew. I mean, that's my first deal. I think about the lemonade.
It's strong.
Before I leave, I'm going to make sure that I put a big meal on Ames Tribune's tab. But here we go. You're exactly right. Now, I'm assuming this is Renee. Did anybody clarify that this is Renee Murray? Did anybody clarify that?
It is.
Is that right? That means that it's another woman.
Yes.
Can you believe this, Matt? Well, week 4, so that means basically we're 3 weeks in. 2 of the wins are by women. Now,
all right.
I'll take it whatever it is.
Hey,
but Renee, West Des Moines, that works. West Des Moines, congratulations, you are a winner. $50 gift certificate, and that's the Size Locker Room, if I'm not mistaken. Great things they have over there at Size Locker Room. The winner this week is going to get $50 to Battles. Oh my God. Listen, when you come in to eat, I want to come with you because I love eating. And just on another side note, since we're taking out the trash here, like I'm doing to Kent right now, for all you guys that's not following this, like we always, I'm the man. I'm just beating you, and not only am I beating you, I'm beating the guest pickers too. You guys aren't even close. I mean, you guys are way in the back corner.
So Matt, around this
hopefully we get this taken care of. But yes, we are week 4. What better way to go than now Matt's our guest. Should he start?
Well, we can.
We'll get into that.
Okay.
Because it's a bye week, so we can say that.
We got our 5 games we picked to highlight here. And there's some real giveaways this weekend. There's some games that aren't even going to be close. We figured out these 5 are probably going to be good ball games.
They're going to be.
So,
and I was going to put Matt on the spot, but he's so good at what he does. He says everything I'm going to do is secretive. So he says I'm not going to do it live. Is that correct? You want it to be a secret? You don't want me to know?
It's really between me and me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever works. I'm going to tell you exactly who's going to win. So basically what he's going to do, he's going to listen to what I say, and then he's going to do it behind
I'm going to start.
That's all right.
Then he's got the real information.
That's not what this point spread says.
I'm playing possum right now, and I'm going to kill you at the end.
Okay.
I know it's not politically correct.
They call that the rope-a-dope. Okay, let's go.
Okay, game
Michigan,
1.
Notre Dame.
Game 1. We've got Michigan and Notre Dame. And home team is always worth something. Golden Dome, worth a lot. I think they're going to be smart enough not to let Denard Robinson, Michigan's quarterback, run wild. Make him a passer. He's not a great passer, so make him pass. Notre Dame's going to win this game. So I'm putting my little check mark right there for Notre Dame.
I think you like to go first because the simple picks are really simple. I think it's going to be a better game than you think. You're talking about Denard Robinson and the way he passes the ball. He's actually not a bad passer. I relate him to the Michael Vick kind of era. He's got an arm on him. The kid can absolutely throw the football. The problem is the receivers aren't there. He's not really that accurate, and eventually that's going to come together. But listen, Michigan, they got it together last week. They actually put up some points, and Michigan looked like the blue of old. So it's going to be a better ball game than people think. But I agree with you. Anytime you get down, Notre Dame's. I'm starting to buy into this Notre Dame team.
Yeah,
they're actually pretty good. They're sound at everything, and you don't get that a lot in football clubs. It is at Notre Dame, and anytime you play at Notre Dame, it's a tough place to win. Yes. So I agree with you. Definitely. I'm going to have to say I'm taking Notre Dame with you.
Okay.
All right, K-State, Oklahoma.
Number 15, K-State. I'll tell you, Snyder is a great coach because he got a 15th ranked team out of that bunch of hooligans. Is a great job. Oklahoma, we don't know how good Oklahoma is. They've kind of been up and off the last few years. They'll play great, then they'll get some injuries and they'll go downhill. K-State at Oklahoma, let me tell you, one of my guys at work told me this morning, Wildcat told me there is not a snowball chance in you-know-where, that little town of Michigan, that this game will not go to Oklahoma. So I guess I'm going to go with what old Dragline says. I'm going to go Oklahoma, once again, home game, I think they're okay.
Forget the fact that it's a home game. Forget all that stuff that you put together. I don't care what anybody says. We had a conversation on the radio last week. This team's overrated. I don't care what you say. They're okay. They're not a great ball club.
No.
They're okay. We're going to find out just how okay they are when they get to Oklahoma. Listen, man, I'm not an Oklahoma fan. People know that. I hate Oklahoma. It has nothing to do with how I feel personally. The bottom line is this. Anytime you get Stoops and Stoops, you get one Stoop running offense and the other Stoop running the defense. And Mike Stoop, who runs that defense, is crazy. He's got no sense. The guy has no. But listen, they got talent. They're big. And Landry Jones will pick K-State apart. We will see the true K-State when they hit Oklahoma. Not only am I taking Oklahoma,
It's a lock?
It's a lock, baby. Right there. Boom. It's all over. Not even close.
I think one Stoop, the head coach, is Stoop. The other guy is stupid.
Hey, whatever it takes. Stupid, that's all. What did Forrest say? Whatever the case may be, this team's a ball club. We're going to see why they're number 6. K-State's just, we're going to see the K-State that we thought K-State was this week.
We're together on that.
I know.
Okay, third game. Clemson going to Florida State. Not a long road trip or anything there, but they're going to wish they were back home in South Carolina when they get done with this, because Florida State is a tough, physical team. And the new coach, Bobby Bowden's been out of the business now for a few years. They're getting to his type of ball game. Florida State's a good team. Too bad they weren't in a conference that was a little tougher than the ACC. That doesn't help them at all. I'm going to go Florida State. That's an easy pick in my book.
Listen, this team right here, they can put in 4 conferences this year. This team right here is a real deal. There's one team better in college football right now than this team. They're Alabama. I think this team beats LSU and everybody else that's ahead of them.
Good.
This defense right here, just in case you didn't know, 3 games this year, this team is averaging 58 points a game, and they've only allowed 3 points. 3 points in 3 games. That means the defense is mean and ugly. And when I say ugly, they make him look like a beauty queen. This team is ugly. They're really. Listen, this team is the real deal. I love their defense. It's unbelievable.
Reminds me of Iowa State.
Well, they got a good defense too. But this, anyway, let's not go there. We're talking about a bye week. But the deal is, it's been a long time since people have been talking about Florida State, since Bobby Bowden in the heydays. This team is back. They look good, and this is going to be a tough ball game for Clemson.
Yeah.
I don't know that Clemson.
They're going to get hurt.
I don't know that Clemson scores 14 points in this game.
I know. I think they're going to get hurt.
Well, hurt, whatever the case may be, keep your eye on Florida State this year.
Okay, the next game, once again, I think is going to be an easy pick. Number 22, Arizona, goes to Oregon to play the Ducks. And let me tell you, if you have not seen Oregon yet on TV, tune in, because Arizona, by default, has jumped into the top 25. It's because teams like Arkansas and some of those that should be there possibly have just looked really bad this year. So they've dropped out. So by default, Arizona moved into the top 25. They're not near the same caliber that Oregon is. Let me tell you, excuse me, the Ducks absolutely fly high. They are fast. They've got a freshman quarterback from Honolulu, Mayota or something like that, and that kid is on fire. That team is so fast. Their tempo's fast, the team's fast, everything about them's fast. So to me, Tron's got a lock here. That's my lock right there.
Oregon. Listen, this is the Floyd Mayweather of college football. Punches and bunches. This team flat out scores. They score quick. They're fast. It's going to take a team with a defense like Florida State or Alabama to slow this team down. You're going to need to be big. You need to be strong. And you're going to have to be fast. And this ain't the team right here. I don't even like Arizona. I'm surprised they're even ranked. I think they should be 32 or 40 or something like that. Listen, I don't care underneath how they got there. This is not a good ball club.
No.
Rankings don't mean anything. And if you think they do, ask Arkansas, okay?
Yeah.
They don't mean anything. I don't even know why you put this on the board. I don't even care. Why did you even? Of course that's a lock. My 6-year-old son could have told me that was a lock. Jeez, give me a real game
Did
here.
someone have a bad weekend?
No. Let me just bring it down.
Okay.
You
Now,
feel free to help him out here.
I think he chose the game. He's real comfortable with the spelling of Arizona.
yeah.
Real comfortable with the spelling of Oregon.
Yeah, I am.
I think that's a great reason.
I am a
to
great
choose
speller.
It's great.
I am a great speller.
Very good. Strong. We've been spelling for years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been spelling for a long time.
I was going to say, some of the words he created, that's how long he's been spelling.
6 decades of spelling.
Central Michigan, Iowa.
Where's
this game at?
spelling yet? It's at Iowa City, the one-time capital of the state of Iowa, and it's no longer the football capital of Iowa. I might point that out. Central Michigan, the Chippewas. I thought you couldn't name teams Indians anymore. Have they changed that? We used to play
Florida
with
State
UNI.
Seminoles.
Yeah, wait a minute. What are they paying? They're paying certain tribes, I think, to get away with this, aren't they? I think certain tribes are taking money and putting it in their pocket to keep the name. Because I think the Chippewas are getting money under the table to play the Hawkeyes. Why aren't the Hawkeyes getting money? They should be setting up a bird reserve for them or something.
You ain't through all that. We're probably gonna have 50,000 people call us and ask us what you were just talking about. Are you even gonna talk about the football game?
No.
We're sitting here talking. We
Don't
have
care.
last week we had
Don't care.
a 20-minute conversation about the Leathernecks, and now this week we're talking about the Chippewas. Listen, you're like every other woman that picks games. You pick the favorite color, the best mascot, and that's who you go
I'm
with.
colorblind.
Just tell me who's gonna win the ball. I don't care who gives a what their mascot is or what the Chippewas, the Chipmunks. I don't care. Tell me who's gonna win the ball game and why they're gonna win.
Hawkeyes, too fat, too strong.
Too fat, too strong.
That's
Listen,
it.
everybody knows I'm not a big Iowa fan. I'm a huge Iowa State fan. I'm not an Iowa fan at all. But here's the deal. I told you last week that this team is not as bad as they showed, and that eventually they're going to figure it out. Listen, let me tell you what's great about Kirk Ferentz. Every time this guy is down on the ropes, he finds something that works. He loses 2 running backs last week. He gets his fullback, puts him in the backfield, and the kid is unstoppable. You won't see another running back at Iowa for the rest of the year. They're going to run their fullback at tailback.
Yeah.
Listen, it's going to take a lot to stop Iowa out there. They figured out they got somebody that can run the ball game. They've always had a great offensive line. I think this is going to be I agree with you. Iowa's going to win this ball game, but I told you they would win last week also.
I
Here's the
disagree
deal.
with you.
I got one question. Why do they keep playing in Iowa City? Are you kidding me? How many home games do you get?
7.
Well, they're pretty close right now. They may play 10 at home.
They might.
I don't get it. Have they played away yet? Oh, well, the first game was away. But anyway, the case may be, you're right, Iowa's going to win the ball game and all that. Before we get into this food,
I think I just want to make a quick adjustment. I think I'm going to go with Central Michigan.
Okay.
And you guys say Iowa. I say Iowa.
For Iowa. Oh, all right.
Well,
That'll be something different.
well, I'll tell you this. Hopefully,
Little tears.
hopefully you guys, hopefully you have a receptionist to answer your phone, because there will be a lot of Iowa Hawkeye fans calling Battles Barbecue. Hopefully they're ordering ribs and all that good stuff. But yeah, wow.
For Iowa. Okay.
Wow.
Now, I want to point out the concise nature of the Tribune. The day before the game, or the game day one before the game was played, the best defense is a good attack. And they came out post-game with defense dominates. Yep, that's well right. Now, the 3 people I want to talk about briefly.
We are in the bye week.
We are. So we're going to talk about last game, not the game this week. Okay, the first one I want to talk about is linebacker Jeremiah George. 9 tackles. And we've got 3 great linebackers. Don't let it be stopped with 2. We've now got 3 great linebackers. I'm going to talk briefly about 2 other things that you can take off. Wide receiver, Chris Young. Chris Young did a very good job. And let me tell you, when they start covering Chris Young, remember Josh Lentz. Remember, he's just waiting. So they're aware of his ability, but somebody's going to have to let up on it. And I'll tell you, the one performance that we can't undersell is Kirby Vanderkamp had a 47.4 yard punting average. Not only was that great, but where he put him on the field. I mean, he's pooch kicking these things. It's unbelievable. He's a great, great punter, and right in our own backyard, and a product of Valley, which is nice to have a local kid be able to play for us.
That's great.
Yeah. I
Do
think
you
so.
want to add to that, since you already just bashed Iowa? I want to be here to take those phone calls. I'm gonna follow Battles. Are you guys on Facebook?
We are.
Okay, I'm gonna follow
Facebook,
Battles.
absolutely.
I want to see the downpour of the Hawkeye fans. Do you guys have a Twitter account also?
I'm from Southeast Iowa. I started out as a Hawkeye, but things just happen.
They do.
This
They
happened
do.
once you
Well, you go to school.
Yeah,
You become intelligent, and then you know.
I might not have gone that far. I don't know.
Okay.
But the great thing is, like we talked about, we are here at Battles Barbecue. Give them a physical address to Battles.
It is 218 Welch Avenue. It's just north of the clock tower in Campustown. And if you smell the smoke, you just follow the smell of smoke.
I agree. You hit it right on the head. You listen, if you get within a mile radius, you'll be able to find Battles because the smell is unbelievable. It's great. Come right here if you're looking for us, right to the south of the post office. You can't miss it. Stop on in and listen. While you're in here, bring your laptop. You guys Wi-Fi set up?
We have Wi-Fi available.
Bring your laptop. Come in. Log on to www.aimstrib.com. Sign up for Gridiron Picks right there. Go to www.wilsonofames.com. You can sign up right there. For all you Cyclone fanatics, that's right, go to cyclonefanatics.com. There will be a link there. And listen, if you have a big question about anything, how to sign up, who to pick, just hit me on my Twitter feed at Big Strong. That's 2 G's, B-I-G-G Strong. Hit me up right there. I'll be able to get you in the right direction there. And listen, when you get in town today at about 11 o'clock, you start thinking about eating, just put your nose up in the air, stop on in the Battles Barbecue, tell them that you saw it on the Ames Tribune, Wilson of Ames Gridiron Picks video, tell them that Tron sent you, and they'll give you no discount, but make sure you come in and tell them that you did see us on Gridiron Picks. Does that work for you?
Maybe a slightly increased price.
Yeah, okay, that's
right.
Don't mention Tron. Tell them that you saw Kent Wagner, and they'll make sure to take care of you. But hey, thanks to Battles Barbecue. Thanks for having us in here.
Thanks, Evan.
Yeah.
You are?
I'm Kent Wagner from Wilson Toyota.
Matthew Goodman from Battles Barbecue.
And everybody knows who I am, I think. If not, I am Tron from Wilson of Ames. And like we always do,
That's a cut.